He hasn't been back since we laid the smackdown on him. Maybe he's upset. Maybe he was less appreciative of that than we were.
Yeah, it was a small field. I was hoping my long breakaway would stick.
Me too.
But no, somebody chased.
That wasn't
probably
me.
Jason.
I know who it was though. The guy in the upper left.
I said, "Oh, you can't go for long." He's at like 5. He's at like 5 to 1, 6 to 1. Swipe left.
Well, that's the point. The breakaway doesn't have to last that long. You just have to let me get a gap and not chase.
What Matt say? We need a soundboard. We need Matt Johnson saying, "There's no teams in coffee. There's no teams in coffee."
And then right afterwards, don't chase teammates.
Don't chase teammates. And then Batman saying, "Man, if Z-Power wants to race, they could race their own race." I'm gonna flag every Z-Power in this race right now.
Oh my gosh.
You did the last one with, was it last week we did that one race? Were you there, Jason, for that one?
That was Saturday, yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
That's funny. I mean, I think they both have valid points, actually, but...
We would never let them know that.
Yeah.
Oh, barely made it over the hill. My legs are knackered after yesterday.
I'm going backwards, that's why I can't see anybody. Oh yeah, there you guys are.
Oh no. I'm about 8 minutes behind Justin now. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm like 2:45.
Yeah, someone's coming towards me. Justin, you going to the sprint banner right now?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm going the wrong way.
Well, just wait. You can turn when I catch up, and you can drag us back to Justin again.
All right, sounds good. You're 8 minutes behind him. That's a long ways.
No. Yeah, you got some work to do.
There's Justin.
So I would have dropped I wanted a arrow power up, but going into the final lap, I wasn't paying attention. Didn't burn my feather. So I started the last lap with the feather, and I was like, well, use it on the hill. And I thought for a second I might get away, but then you guys got into a group of 3, and that wasn't happening. So caught me, and then I got a truck power up at the sprint line. So that's why I went behind what's his name when he went early to get in his draft. Yeah.
There you are, Shane. I see you.
Got in the draft that Mitsubishi Zuki.
Oh.
My wife's first car, Mitsubishi Self-Esteem.
What?
Or no, Suzuki Esteem. No, it was a Suzuki Esteem. Everyone said it lowered her self-esteem.
Oh, and then Justin came along.
Dude, he got like 30 or 40 miles to the gallon, though.
Oh, wow.
Now
Stick
she feels
shift.
it.
The second one needs a period before the word overlay. All right, that'll do it.
Oh, you probably forgot the period at the beginning of the statement.
Oh, I see it. Oh.
It's okay, Jason's not a coder.
I am not.
Syntax is lost on him. Says it's all semantics. We're like, exactly, it's semantics. Syntax.
I think the names stay up now. That's good. think that'll do it.
Is Jerry? Can you hear? Is he on Discord, Jerry?
No, he's
no.
probably
He's
on
on
the
Twitch.
yeah
and
Justin's
Messenger.
Switch.
Oh,
On all the things.
Oops. Where are you?
He's 256 behind me now.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
oh, we like the.
Wow,
like the
nice.
I don't know if I can go much faster than this right now, though. Oh, Jerry's on now.
Okay, you called support? No, that's good. Yeah, I don't know if the bars work on a crop scene. I should.
No, so that's the trick. If you, so what I do is, I have the webcam full widescreen in my base scene. Okay. On that scene, I apply a chroma filter as a filter to the scene before it gets included in my next scene. And they do, in the scene it's included in, I do an alt-click drag to crop it there, which is equivalent to a transform.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, I got that. Okay. Huh.
So the original scene stays 16 by 9. And it's only cropped down in each scene that it's included in.
May need to do that. Right now, it sends a 1x1 to Discord.
So Jerry, are you in Discord right now?
He is.
Check this out.
Hold on.
He was, but I think he's gone now.
He left. He's gone. He's back.
Okay. So look at my bars, Jerry.
Look at my bars. My bars are bigger. That's cool.
So I make sure to send the scene as 16 by 9 to Discord, and I just apply I put a green source in there so that it gets chroma keyed out.
Huh. Gotta play with
But
it.
the ordering was tricky. That's why, Jason, your order of filters on the actual source works. If you put that same order
In the scene.
on the scene, it doesn't work.
Oh.
That's why
gotcha.
That's why I went to
Gotcha.
double nested scenes.
Oh yeah.
First
Jerry's
one
got it
doing
too.
virtual cam. Yep.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I did, Jerry, was I set that green. I picked the screen color and matched it exactly to the background in Discord.
Wow. Who's in my chat? Tom Ramonde. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining and just jumping in post coffee ride today. Enjoying the ride with everybody else on.
We're getting tricky, getting fancy. Everyone who joins is gonna be like, why is there so much green in the Discord?
Well, I don't think. Oh no, they see it in our videos, but not in the backgrounds.
Right. Probably looks hideous like that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There we go. We get Jerry's microphone and saddle. That's it.
That's it.
close, Jerry. The green is close for me. It's still a little off. Does this green look on to you, Jason?
Yours is really bright. Chroma key is a little darker. There's a code. There's an ASCII code for green.
So I did a pick screen. So what I did in OBS when I set the background color,
Yeah.
I picked the screen color as the actual background in Discord. Does your background and the side of my videos,
oh yeah,
do they look like the same green or different?
Oh yeah, turn the camera back on. Yeah, turn it on.
Maybe it's what I'm seeing is different.
You're probably right. No, it doesn't match.
And do my
Let me do a screenshot.
it doesn't match on yours?
No, I'll send you
Does
a picture.
Jerry's match on yours?
No, here, I'll send you all of ours. Hold on.
Ha! Yeah, okay. They'll all chroma out.
It all chroma out anyway, but
That's
yeah,
too funny.
it is. See, they're all different.
Yeah, I'll send you mine. What I see. Oh, Jerry's matches now. For me. Huh. He just changed it.
Like Shane's working already, checking emails.
Getting the day started.
Oh.
So Jerry said hex code 008000.
Oh wow. Oh, you guys are trying to match the background. Got it.
Yeah, not your
Yeah, so we have to use all the back. All right, hold on. Call out the hex code in just a minute. I'll change mine. All right, call it 00 what?
008000.
There we go. Okay. Now it matches.
Technically, there's the FF at the beginning for the alpha level.
Wait, what?
Sometimes the hex code is actually
Oh, gotcha,
8
gotcha.
digits.
Yeah,
The first two is the alpha. Alpha, red, green, blue.
Ah.
RGB. Color levels. And they're in hex. The values of 0 to 255.
Oh, now I gotta fix my screen.
FF.
3 out of 4.
FF is 255. 80 is 128.
Wow. All the nerd.
Yeah.
Can't you convert hex to decimal on the fly?
No. I cannot.
It's okay. Someday you'll be able to do that and win sprint finishes. Oh, jeez. I went early because I knew if I waited later, Jason would get me. I can get him from further out.
You can.
I went early too. Did you guys notice?
Yeah.
I
Right,
mean,
Justin? Yeah.
He went off the back early.
That's right. I went early off the back. The earlier you go, the earlier I go.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, my legs are tired today. Stupid Justin on that 100K ride yesterday.
Oh, you did it with him.
Hey, for at least a half hour there, I wasn't even paying attention to the happy 100K. I was on Mars, literally.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was the last half hour, not the first half hour.
It was the middle half hour.
Oh, okay.
I literally
Oh,
wasn't
fuck,
watching the screen at all. I was just holding 280 watts. I was
Oh.
surprised I was still in the pack afterwards.
Yeah, actually, I was doing intervals yesterday during that ride.
Are you really?
Yeah, trying to. Some. I was doing circles around Justin. He didn't notice because he wasn't paying attention, but
What's up, Lure? Thanks for joining in, man. Just rolling around.
Yeah.
Things whippering. Spinning
What up, fellas? How
pedals
was
and
that?
dropping beats.
Yo, Boyko.
What up? How
Oh.
was it?
What's going on, man?
the usual.
Good. We missed you. Thought for sure you
Yeah.
I know.
What did you guys end up doing?
Blow some
Monday?
kisses
Lap
to you,
up, I know.
Boyko. That's for you.
Oh, did you win it?
You did.
Did I win it?
I know.
Is that even
When
a question?
haven't you won it?
I think I lost
Damn,
recently.
I don't know. I don't
You
know
guys-
about that.
Check Swift Power. I'm sure their stuff's accurate. They'll know.
Yeah. Zero data came from Zwift Power today on Coffee Ride.
Oh, good.
That's good. That's
It
useful.
Working well.
Working well. I'm
Yeah.
glad we made the migration over to the people
Yeah.
who don't
Mhm.
watch it. Yeah. It's a good move. It's a good move.
Yeah.
Hey, here's some exciting news.
Let's hear it.
Today
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
logging the very first Zwift ride to Club TeamODZ.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty awesome.
Right now it's a
actually.
club of one.
Club of one. All you.
Okay.
They're using clubs to let people edit the events they schedule, and they let me in, then we have to let other people can edit events in. So for a while it'll just be people managing events, and then eventually it'll be open to all, I think.
And where do you find that, Justin? That's under what?
For clubs,
Yeah.
it won't show if you're not in one.
No, like how do you, like where do you see it? Like where do you see those events? Like what platform?
Oh, on
like,
Zwift. Is it?
Oh, on Zwift?
Yes.
Oh, you
How
created
do
a
we
club
join
on
the
Zwift.
club?
Yeah, so right now, the only club functionality outside of Club Jarvis, which is the beta one, they have clubs for different clubs, but only event organizers are included in it right now. For those people who need to edit event details, they haven't opened it up to the whole club yet because that would be too useful. That would be like what we asked for,
Hey there.
and then you don't want to do that first.
Is Mommy up too?
To ride in the club, you gotta be a member of the club.
How about you just,
So here, I'll send a
how was your sleep?
screenshot to Discord.
You look all nice this morning in your little sleeper. Oh, that's legit.
Thing. Discord. TeamODZ General. There it goes. That come through?
On Discord, let me see. Oh yeah, that looks good.
I don't think we can change the images yet.
Okay.
How was your ride this morning, Adam?
It's pretty hard. I'm still feeling like coming off the Sunday. I didn't do anything yesterday.
I think
The Sunday
that's one
one.
of. Yeah, you hung in there pretty good, hey?
Well, here's it. In my head, I'm like, if I make it 10 laps with the leader, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
And then I had to work Sunday too, so once I hit the 10 laps out of the 15,
yeah.
mentally I was like, I did it.
Yeah.
And then secondly, I was like, I don't even think I can make it to the end because I actually have to go shower and get my lunch and everything ready to leave for work.
Yeah.
So I was like, I did the 10, and then I kind of just should have soft pedaled like another 2 just to kind of cool down,
Yeah.
and then I just quit. But it was pretty hard.
Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons I actually don't do that ride. It's just so taxing.
Which ride is this?
Kiss 100.
Oh, Kiss 100.
So-
Oh, yeah.
Jason, which camera do you like best?
There's one.
I like the one in
This?
your bedroom. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
Crotch
crotch
shot.
cam.
That's the one. That's the best one right there.
Yeah,
If you
there we go.
Could you zoom into the middle? Just zoom into the middle.
The post right above the
Can't.
post.
It wasn't large enough. If you can zoom in,
Oh,
it would
there you
make it larger.
This just in, Justin Wagner's been banned from the club, TeamODZ club.
What was that? This just in.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, this just.
exactly.
There we go.
Justin, another Wagner.
So we all getting the invite for World Championships or what?
I think they are inviting all previous world champions, especially individual champions of an unsanctioned team event.
Yep. You're definitely invited. You're a champion for sure. Shane, I don't know if you've seen the video of the playback of Justin winning World Championships.
No.
No.
Yeah.
You'll have
Never
Oh,
been
man.
here before,
have to.
but can't go to Bali, so might as well get up.
Huh. What's
I'm
what's Team Worlds? Never heard of it.
Yeah. That was a good race.
It was.
Really good race. So much fun. We all had to get up, Shane. I think we have to get up at like 2:30 in the morning for that thing.
I
Yep.
remember way back when.
I actually came home from our family.
I remember that.
Ah, c'est terrible.
Je croirais retourner à une autre époque.
Egan Bernal, the Colombian who was the first to attack.
Allez, Julien Lafilippe qui accélère à l'avant du peloton.
And Alaphilippe is back in yellow.
¡Qué Tour de Francia el que estamos mirando, mi estimado Steven!
El mejor Tour de Francia de los últimos años, abierto, combativo.
C'est grand! C'est grand aujourd'hui! C'est très grand!
Oh no, what was that? Nice. Wow. Wow. Get there. Nice. TeamODZ.
The start is on.
This is the church of
And
Our Lady Lana, and there's a crash.
A huge fall, lots of riders having gone down. Plenty in the yellow colours of Jumbo-Visma, and this is right at the front.
And that was someone from AG2R who's gone down. One of the first, another of their riders over the top.
Meanwhile, it's Yves Lampard who was on the front for De Koning Quickstep, followed by Michael Morku. And
Wow.
there's Dylan Groenewegen who's at the bottom of the deck. That's the sprinter they've been chasing for all day.
Nice.
And the first on the scene is George Bennett.
Well, that's disaster for Jumbo-Visma. The man destined to win this first stage is sitting on the deck. Well, that is of no concern to the riders left in the front. They're going to do their thing with or without Groenewegen. It's De Koning Quickstep at the front. Now the acceleration for Bora Hansgrohe on the right. Max Richese follows him against the barriers for UAE.
Philipsen just staying upright. Michael Matthews squeezes through. He's got himself towards the front. Morku leading.
What?
It's Richese, followed by Michael Matthews. Christophe Laporte is also there. Cole Braley is a little bit further back.
Viviani is not there. Viviani is out of the picture. He's on the left trying to make up ground. On the front it's Richese pulling Matthews in the wheel.
And Peter Sagan, next in solo. Viviani is there in the blue, but he's a little bit too far back.
Yep.
Michael Matthews.
Yeah,
with
those are
300
really
meters
interesting.
remaining. This
I
is
ran
still
on
a
one of those
long
before
way to
at the
go.
gym.
Matthews on the front.
Are they really?
Sagan is waiting. Caleb Ewan in fourth. Sonny Colbrelli goes early. Peter Sagan tries to get into the slipstream. It's Viviani late on Caleb Ewan. Ewan is boxed in, punching his way through. It's Peter Sagan that gets there.
Or Mike Turnison. It was very, very close between Sagan and Turnison, the lead-out man for Dylan Groenewegen who crashed. And it looked to me like Turnison may have just got there on the throw. Caleb Ewan was boxed in, had to go again, couldn't make it. Photo finish, Sagan, Turnison.
Wellens holding on, and let's see if Egan Bernal comes out of the field and goes for those 8 seconds time bonus. There's Alaphilippe going.
He was the one they set it up for. He's gone. This man has so much individual power. Julien Alaphilippe. And is he going to get him right on the line and snatch 8 seconds? He's coming up like a train here. If the line is right there. And he's got the 2 points, 8 seconds. And now Alaphilippe said, you coming or not? And in fact, he's stopping here.
A problem for Wellens' bicycle, it looks like. Putting his hand up and asking for the team car right after the sprint for the king of the mountain point, followed by Julien Alaphilippe. Now Alaphilippe off the front by himself.
Yellow
Unison in trouble.
So he's about 500 meters from the line, maybe a slightly, what a ride, Bob. This is what makes the Tour de France. But there's nothing more romantic than a return to French soil for the Tour de France, and a Frenchman takes the day.
No luck for De Kooning in Belgium, their home country, but once they got back to France, their Frenchman, their star, Julian Alaphilippe, on the season of his career, delivering another stage win to De Kooning and another great win for himself.
It is third Tour de France. He's wore the white jersey for 5 days. He's led in the King of the Mountains of the Tour de France. And now he is coming home for his third ever stage win. From the Grand Bournon in the Alps to Luchon in the Pyrenees to the finish here in the capital of Champagne. He gets his third ever stage win of a Tour de France. And this one, I bet, will be the sweetest of them all. He cannot afford to ease off those pedals. We're going to see the riders in the chase behind, but it's all too late. He made the move. He won the day.
Enjoying the spoils of not only a stage win, but going into yellow for the first time in his career.
Rockstar, absolute rockstar. Perfect scenario as well, coming across the border into
so
France.
Possible,
Frenchman now wearing the yellow jersey.
The green jersey of Sagan, bumping and boarding his way off the riders as he continues. The lead out is opening up, a little rush down the left-hand side of the picture here. Sagan still looking for the right wheel to follow. He wants to get to Matthews. He's sat on the back wheel of the green jersey, and he can't get out of this at the moment as they start to break the line. It's fifth wheel for Sagan. That's a wide bend here as they line up for the finish. Where is Sagan? Because he's the man to beat in a race like this. He's going to have to come through on the barriers, though. And even Julian Alaphilippe thinks he might still have a chance as they race up towards the line. The final lead out now, the break.
Putting his hand up and asking for the team car right after the sprint for the King of the Mountain Point, followed by Julian Alaphilippe. Now Alaphilippe off the front by himself. Unison in trouble.
So he's about 500 meters from the line, maybe a slightly, well, a ride, Bob. This is what makes the Tour de France. But there's nothing more romantic than a return to French soil for the Tour de France, and a Frenchman takes the day.
No luck for De Kooning in Belgium, their home country, but once they got back to France, their Frenchman, their star, Julian Alaphilippe, on the season of his career, delivering another stage win to De Kooning and another great win for himself.
It is third Tour de France. He's wore the white jersey for 5 days. He's led in the King of the Mountains of the Tour de France. And now he is coming home for his third ever stage win. From the Grand Bournon in the Alps to Luchon in the Pyrenees to the finish here in the capital of Champagne. He gets his third ever stage win of a Tour de France. And this one, I bet, will be the sweetest of them all. He cannot afford to ease off those pedals. We're going to see the riders in the chase behind, but it's all too late. He made the move. He won the day.
Enjoying the spoils of not only a stage win, but going into yellow for the first time in his career.
Rockstar, absolute rockstar. Perfect scenario as well, coming across the border into France. Frenchman now wearing the yellow jersey.
Oh, man.
The green jersey of Sagan, bumping and boarding his way off the riders as he continues.
Almost.
The lead out is opening up, a little rush down the left-hand side of the picture here. Sagan still looking for the right wheel to follow. He wants to get to Matthews. He's sat on the back wheel of the green jersey, and he can't get out of this at the moment as they start to break the line. It's fifth wheel for Sagan. That's a wide bend here as they line up for the finish. Where is Sagan? Because he's the man to beat in a race like this. He's going to have to come through on the barriers, though. And even Julian Alaphilippe thinks he might still have a chance as they race up towards the line. The final lead out now.
But does it do it automatically? Like when you say, Alexa, roll up the green screen, and it's like...
Made sure of this one as he races to the line. Trenton in second place, or is he going to make it? As the white jersey took him on towards the line.
She shows you a finger.
The man of the hour, Peter Sagan, gets his first stage win of this year's Tour de France in brilliant fashion.
Just ahead, floating head.
Casper Asgreen, he's 19 seconds faster with just a few kilometers to go at that last time check.
Well, this is where Wout van Aert is. We saw him from the helicopter just briefly out on the course, 1.3 kilometers. heading towards the finish now on what is a twisty old course around, and we're hearing he's just fallen off, and there he has. Wout van Aert has overshot this right-hand bend. Watch this. She comes around the right-hand, he clips the barriers.
Hits
Ouch.
that little.
No, there's no doubt he was coming home with the best time so far.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh no, that's a really real unfortunate situation. Let's have another look, Bob. Watch the feet. They are calling for the ambulance, in fact. So I'm afraid we're witnessing here possibly the end of the attempt at his first Tour de France of Wout van Aert, and he was about to finish undoubtedly with the best time so far. Here he is, Alaphilippe, a kilometre out.
1K to go. There is a climb on that. Generally speaking, I would give the advantage to Alaphilippe, considering where he is on course. But Geraint Thomas covering that a lot quicker than Thomas Vahent, who nobody was able to surpass. So it's going to go right down to the wire. I think Geraint Thomas might just get it by a few seconds, but Julian Alaphilippe will most certainly be in yellow jersey again at the end of today's stage.
He could walk around the course and keep yellow. Now that's how good Alaphilippe has been. He can finish in 36.25 and keep yellow. Look at the clock, 34 minutes. But it's not about it just keeping yellow anymore. It's about, has he managed to gain time on Geraint Thomas in the time trial? Thomas was the hot favourite.
Will Mark Cavendish ever win?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, but we're back and there are some crazy plans on the horizon. Actually, we're starting pretty much right now with going to Iceland for a one-of-a-kind bike packing traverse from the east side of the country straight down the middle back to the west side of the island. I've never done anything like this. I'm used to the intensity of training and racing World Cups, not bike packing, and I've had the most rude awakening as to how much work goes into planning an event like this. And it's actually really exciting. Today is one of the last few days that we have before we're flying to Iceland. There's a team of 4 of us. It's Chris Burkhardt, Eric Batty, and Adam Morka, and myself. And we do have some amazing partners that are allowing us to have this trip even happen. One is Lululemon. So right now I'm gonna go over and do a whole pretty visual flat lay of what's in my packs, specifically off the bike stuff. And then throughout the day, you guys can join in on all the chaos. This is, again, a new experience for me. We were up till 2 a.m. last night getting mounts fitted and stuff. So the last final details are coming together today. So stay tuned for what it looks like to pack for a bike packing trip. Oh, this is gonna be a long day. We are doing some filming for pre-travel, pre-trip, and we laid out, the flat lays are super popular right now. It's actually good and helpful to see what it is we're all taking. And so I sectioned everything off. My riding outdoor stuff is kind of on this side. We're doing all Santini clothing, so thermal was a big thing for us. We're gonna be potentially, riding in all 4 seasons from maybe a few hours of sunshine, a high of maybe 8 to 12. I'm a little bit optimistic, but rain for sure, and cold temperatures, probably a lot of wind. We're riding across Iceland. I have a really nice Santini long sleeve here. It's nice and fitted. I am bringing 2 Vega Santini jackets. These are really good for windbreaker. They're also thermal. They're actually really water resistant as well. So I'm bringing 2 of them because I like to have variety. I feel like the other guys are gonna hassle me when they see that I have 2 of the same thing, because that's like a total no-no for backpacking. Backpacking? I can't get it right. Everything is backpacking, but it's bike packing. Okay, bear with me. I'm only bringing 3 pairs of socks, fun Lulu ones here. Also camp socks made of wool.
What?
I'm doing neoprene socks for river crossing. We are crossing a ton of rivers.
Static
I think
IP,
it's
watch
like
out.
more than 20 in the 10 days. So I have water shoes over here, which are just lightweight, easy drying, quick shoe. I can also use those as camp shoes. This is just a neoprene sock that I can wear with those. I could even wear these for sleeping.
Yeah.
I have a merino wool buff that acts as a beanie as well. Waterproof booties. These are not insulated, so I'm gonna have to maybe throw a 4th pair of socks in. 2 water bottles. We do have a 3-liter Camelback over here. This has a custom filter. We've kind of had to customize the fit and stuff, so that works well. And it's gonna be with our
Megabytes?
Black Diamond. I'm gonna carry a 15-liter backpack. I really wanna not put a lot of weight on my body.
Is that in ink?
I'm used to riding hours and hours, but not with weight on my
Canadian units
on my
or-
body.
I'm
So
not
a lot of
quite
the weight
sure.
is going to go on the bike and keep as light as possible on myself. For hats, again, I like variety. 2 of the same thing. I'm going to bring 2 Red Bull toques over here. These are my long leg thermal pants. I find a one-piece thermal leg is really comfortable for riding. There's no seams. There's no bunching. It's just one clean thing. So I'm gonna bring 2 long pants and 1 chamois. I have my Red Bull helmet. I'll do a whole debrief on this later. The Nanga sleeping bag. This is rated for 0 degrees. It's also Hungarian silver goose down. This thing, I think it weighs like, 300 grams? Super light, good for 0. It's super cool. We did the Sea to Summit sleeping mat. Also good for negative temperature.
Nice.
Adam and I are sharing a towel. Weight and space is valuable. Sleeping mask. Fitting. This is my pillow. Adam's not bringing a pillow because he's just going to wear a down or use a down jacket, probably in a t-shirt or something. Earplugs. There's 4 of us, so I don't want to hear any snoring. Biodegradable bath wipes, shower wipes, if you will. We're gone for 10 days, so the river and wipes will be our shower. Super minimalistic with cosmetics and stuff. I'm literally just bringing an eyeliner and a mascara, a mini one that I found from, I don't know, sample along the way, probably in airport. And also just a little bit of foundation. I probably won't use it, but it's just a little sample size container I got from MAC. I'm gonna just, mascara brush. 1 toothbrush, a little toothpaste, very little. So I did choose to ride my Trek Supercal race bike. Actually, I did race on this bike specifically many times last year. So I am racing the SRAM Axis group set, and with mechanical, I am bringing 2 spare batteries, but I'm not sure with weather conditions how they're gonna hold up, so I'm 3 in total. I am bringing my charger just in case. I am also bringing a Black Diamond 400 lumen headlight. My pillow, my laundry soap is these Sea to Summit little packets, which are really light. I figured if we're doing 10 days, we might want to do laundry,
keeps you
and
regular.
then body shampoo and
Riding
hair
regular.
shampoo in 1. Small sanitizer. Recovery is going to be a big one for us. You know, after every big training day, when we're preparing for an event, we always spend,
Insoluble fire.
45 minutes on the foam
dropping
roller
the
and then
nerd
an hour
on
in the Normatec
you.
compression pants. So for me,
You asked for
this
this.
is one that I can't sacrifice. It's weight and volume, but it's the smallest I could do for foam rolling post
You asked for
long day
this.
on the bike.
You asked
It is
for
made
this.
from cork. It's quite light, but it will hopefully do the trick after those long days on the bike. I'm also going to bring the little foam roller that either Bonnie or Buddy thought this was maybe theirs at one point and chewed it up. For toilet paper, backpacking, bike packing. The trick is to take the core out of the toilet paper so that you can compress it down a lot smaller. Whatever we take in, we have to take out, so we're going very minimalistic. A new product that I've fallen in love with is the Lululemon Classic Lip Balm. This is a must. I will probably pick up their dry shampoo because no showering for 10 days. I'll probably want to freshen up a little bit. For eating wear, we went pretty simple. It's again Sea to Summit. It's a bowl and mug and spoon kind of all in one, very little, pretty light. 2 water bottles. Nutrition is still a big thing. Again, we're racing after this trip. We have a 3-week recovery span, and then I am starting those World Cups and World Championships. So nutrition is still going to be a factor. It's still want to maintain good health. So I'm going to bring a greens powder. It's not a brand that I've tried before, but it's just, you know, packed with vitamins and nutrients. I'm also going to bring beet crystals, also just for extended nitrate nutrients. For coffee, I'm bringing the Via instant packs. They're as light as it gets. They do come with a bit of trash that I got to pull out, but it's pretty minimal. For meals, we went with the, what do we call these? The Happy Yak. So we've done, I've done 3 flavors, the shrimp curry, the pad thai, and the shepherd's pie. These are Canadian made. Actually, they come from Quebec, which is exciting. For casual clothing, this is one that I find hard to compromise on. Weight is huge, volume is also equally as important.
Justin, if you want to change
so what
scenes,
I bring for
right
off the bike, it's minimal. Like this is 10 days wearing pretty much the same outfit. So the types of materials we select are very important. I did go with an Arc'teryx outer shell. This is kind of a bomb-proof jacket. You can wear this for any occasion. You can even ride in it. The Swifty Tech Lulu base layer. This is anti-stink. It has those silverescence material built into it, so hopefully I won't smell. The Align jogger pant. This is a really comfy pant. It's really fitted, but not so tight to your skin. Probably sleep in that. Align legging, but this one is insulated. It has a thermal lining on the inside. And then these I've had for years from Lulu. They are waterproof and wind shell. Oh, they're fully waterproof actually, so I'll bring those as well. And then their pack it down puffy jacket. Okay guys, all of this literally has to go in that setup. Now, I won't sugarcoat it. I don't have a lot of space. I can't bear a lot of weight. So the food packs are gonna go on Adam's bike setup, which you guys will love to see. He's my mule. He's taking a lot of this weight. No, not this weight. Just the food packs, and then like the first aid kit and the mechanical gear and all of that sort of thing. This was months in the making to eliminate down to what you see here.
Huh.
Throughout the trip, what's, you know, the most efficient spot for everything in terms of like when we stop, do I pull out this, you know?
So we're not, shoes are in fact over there, and then everything has to come out. So the other rider, Eric, he has arrived to start packing as well. And they're talking battery packs. So I know nothing about battery packs, but we've got a bit of a comparison here. What do you guys think?
This is a Goal 070. It should charge an iPhone 11 about 8 times, I think, something like that. But the cool thing about the Goal Zero, so if we are in adverse conditions, these are fully submersible up to 30 minutes.
Oh.
So,
Yeah,
so if we go underwater, we have power.
Eric, what have you got?
Well, I have the Nightcore Energy Pack NB 10,000s.
Okay.
And these are the lightest, they're carbon fiber shell. They're the lightest 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack on the market. So I got 2 of these little guys, which can fit just in my drop bag and charge stuff as we're riding. And then for charging stuff in camp, I have a big anchor. I think this is 21,000 milliamp hours.
While these guys are slacking on the job, we have our production set up over here for interviews. So this whole trip is going to be documented start to finish, which is why we're aiming to do a lot of the pre-trip interviews and then tutorials of what we've chosen, like we said earlier, of what we've packed in these bags. It's a really, really epic planning process. I mean, I'm completely new to this whole industry of bike packing, but it's been fun and a lot of work. A lot of thought goes into what's being chosen. so we can chime in on some of these interviews from behind the scenes.
30 calories is in this bag.
Oh, I'm so artsy. Now we're just being silly and making sick Instagram photos, you know? Okay guys, I think we got everything we needed. We did our pre-travel interviews, we did our flat lays, we did the whole tutorial of what we're bringing, why we're bringing it. So if you guys want to watch the whole story, we're doing multiple videos for this whole thing. We're documenting the whole trip. Wish us luck. If you guys are familiar with backpacking and you have any advice, let us know in the comments box below, so we can read that hopefully before we set sail and don't have cellular service. So send us your comments. If you guys want to know anything about the items that we chose to bring, let us know your questions below as well. All right, wish us luck and stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
I look forward to seeing what the next video is. Do you have more?
Will Mark Cavendish ever win another stage of the tour?
All right, we're gonna pull the plug here. We're at 2 hours in the game. We're gonna come back tomorrow for Workout Wednesdays. Definitely catch us on that. Do a quick clip. Make sure we got it. All right, we're good. Rider focus. Very good. All right. Get the jams rolling in the back. That should do it there. Press play. Next song. Let it roll. Next song after that. What's going on? Refresh. We got some audio there. All right, there we go. All right. Let's bring this back. We'll do a quick slip or quick shot for Workout Wednesdays. And we'll go from there. Hold on, we'll let that clear for a second. All right, we'll bring it right back. Give me a second. All right, so just wrapping up the workout at 2 hours today. I want to thank everybody for dropping in. Tomorrow, we will be back with Workout Wednesdays with TeamODZ. We'll be tackling some new lactate shuttling workouts. We're really playing around with the zones, personalizing these things to see if we can really get the most out of our athletes. So tune in tomorrow, 0500 Pacific time. We'll see you on Workout Wednesdays with TeamODZ and the Endurance Lab. In the meantime, check us out at TeamODZ.com, EnduranceLab.fit. And in the meantime, train smart, get results. We'll see you on the next live stream.